Join us as we dive into the ever-evolving landscape of digital currencies, blockchain technology, and the fascinating stories behind them. The general crypto community is waiting for two major events which are expected to usher in massive gains. They are the approval of spot Bitcoin ETF by the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Bitcoin halving event, which is scheduled for April of 2024. From all indications, it's easy to conclude that both events will favor Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency in the crypto market. But if you think beyond the obvious, there is a spotlight expected to shine on Cardano ADA. According to several reports, the crypto community is in quite a situation. It's holding its breath as the SEC is inching closer to making a crucial decision on the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. A recent opinion was expressed by an analyst, Nate Gerasa, who noted that if the ETF is not approved, it might be one of the bigger rug pulls in crypto history. However, Gerasa remains confident of the chance of such a product being greenlit by the SEC. The impending decision, which is expected to take place next month, may mark a turning point in the integration of cryptocurrencies into traditional finance. According to Bloomberg's intelligence estimations, the spot Bitcoin ETF market has the potential to become a $100 billion behemoth. That's so huge. Now let us think about the possibility of Cardano ADA getting the most out of the season. Then a 500 Cardano ADA investment is not a waste after all. But do you share that same opinion? Don't forget that an altcoin season has already been ignited in the market itself. Also, a cryptocurrency trader and analyst from Amsterdam, Michael van der Pop, took to X to share Bitcoin's price prediction, following one that he made recently. Pop named the key reason why he expects the flagship cryptocurrency to test new highs soon. He tweeted, "Bitcoin correction seems over." According to his prediction, Bitcoin has indeed tested the lower levels and did not pick the liquidity beneath those lows. Nevertheless, the analysts reckon that the correction is over by now, and the leading cryptocurrency is ready to test the just like every investor's opinion out there. Michael van der Pop believes so much in the much-expected approval of Bitcoin SPY ETF, BlackRock, Fidelity ARK investment and ETFs filed for by other Wall Street financial companies. Many experts, including top Bloomberg analysts, expect the SEC to approve Bitcoin's ETFs in early January. Besides, there is already a green light in that direction. Hashdex, a prominent player in the digital asset space, had recently engaged with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission regarding its Bitcoin ETF application. The meeting, which took place on December 14th, included members from both the SEC Division of Corporate Finance and the Division of Trading and Markets. During the meeting, Hashtag presented its case for a Bitcoin ETF. The discussion further involved NYSE's ARK proposed rule change to list and trade shares of the hashtag's Bitcoin ETF. As explained in a memorandum from the SEC, this move comes as the crypto industry eagerly awaits the SEC's approval for the first Bitcoin ETF in the United States. Most recently, the analysts tweeted that it would be reasonable to expect Bitcoin to sweep the lows before it grinds back up. Now this is what Cardano ADA has been doing, and it seems unpleasant to the investors. If Bitcoin is expected to pass the lows before it climbs up to a sustainable position, then how much more? Cardano ADA Pop believes that the main reason for Bitcoin's sweeping lows to be profit-taking end of the year. He added that he believes that Bitcoin will reverse and start climbing the charts once again. Does this make him an excited Bitcoin bull? Well, we don't know. However, speaking of Bitcoin bulls, there is always one name that does pop up. Michael Saylor. In an interview, the MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor recently stated that he expects Bitcoin to go forward in the year 2024. According to him, since Bitcoin is the only commodity approved by the US financial regulators, unlike other cryptocurrency assets, a strategy based on Bitcoin is a safe one for institutions. And you know how he can be extremely bullish. Saylor attributed the recent Bitcoin rally to the fact that all global spheres of life are going through a digital transformation and Bitcoin helps to transform capital. He believes that this is driving the trends. He even recalled his earlier statement where he said that if Bitcoin is not going to zero, it's going to $1 million. And it seems like everyone is confident about Bitcoin's prowess this season. But what about Cardano ADA? Well, in a promising turn of events, Cardano ADA has ignited a bullish trend. Shaking off a few weeks of brief respite after a strong 50.62% surge, ADA enthusiasts have a reason to celebrate once more as the token flaunts a 3.8% gain currently valued at. Regardless of recent bullish momentum, there are hanging concerns. Skeptics who have criticized Cardano over the past 2 years are left questioning the sustainability of this resurgence. However, Taking a look into on-chain data, there is a compelling narrative that could propel ADA to new heights. Plus, analyzing liquidity accumulations is a crucial factor in determining price movements. Data from the block underscores that major liquidity accumulations for ADA remain positioned below the current market levels. If Cardano aspires to breach its near-term target of ADA, it would only need to absorb 1.42 billion ADA tokens purchased between 60 cents and 70 cents, currently causing losses to holders. Simply put, the key lies in understanding the dynamics of token growth and the potential impact of loss-making tokens at specific price levels. Cardano is currently facing a critical juncture, with $855 million worth of ADA on the path to 70 cents, constituting an outstanding 4% of the token market's capitalization. On the other hand, this volume is dispersed between 60 cents and 70 cents, thus limiting the risk of concentration at a single critical point. If Cardano successfully absorbs this volume amid favorable market conditions supporting growth, then an impressive 15% increase above current values becomes a plausible scenario. However, as usual, a cautionary note emerges on the downside, as profit-seeking investors may decide to capitalize on gains, exerting downward pressure on ADA's price. Well, this is a barrier for Cardano that it needs to overcome, but it might not be the only thing. Cardano also needs to save its reputation from drowning in the sea of petty conflicts. It won't add money to your bags, but it will save you from unnecessary distress. From crypto media reports, the Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson has once again stirred the pot with his unwavering criticism of the XRP community. The crypto mogul maintained his dismissive attitude towards Ripple while also criticizing the XRP community for the prolonged harassment campaign. A year ago, he was the same person who was making headlines with his blunt assessment of the XRP community. The community is toxic and petty. I can live without it is what he had to say. His words were a rejection of any partnership or technical synergy between Cardano and XRP. If both cryptocurrencies are mentioned in the same room, the unending conflicts would be the highlight. When Hoskinson made this statement, Ripple's David Schwartz stepped in, urging a reconsideration of these comments. But Hoskinson was unmoved, responding simply with no comment. Fast forward to today and Hoskinson hasn't changed his tune, even though he once tried to make peace with the XRP community. After 2 years of daily harassment by the community, the lack of technical overlap between Cardano and XRP and the different product market fit projects like Tezos, Algorand, Polkadot, Ethereum and Cardano are solving similar problems. Ripple is built for a different purpose, he said. Many are wondering when the brawls will end. This is why there is always something to be wary of in the crypto market. Cardano has its shortcomings. XRP also does, and if you're not resilient enough, don't waltz into the crypto market. Bitcoin is not left out of this discussion either. Following the recent bullish market conditions, there's been fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or FUD for short around Bitcoin's upcoming halving scheduled for April 2024. Historically, Bitcoin halving events has supported prices, but the season feels kind of odd. Shouldn't we cut our coats according to our sizes and not expect any sort of enormous gains? Cardano has been firm, though. According to the block, Cardano's whale transaction surpassed 1.5 billion. Analysts expect ADA to continue growing if more whales use the network, although a bullish crossover is yet to happen. The ADA token has a few weeks in the year to see how this will play out. Of course, in the volatile world of cryptocurrencies, there is no guarantee the price will move as predicted. Plus, past performance does not guarantee future returns. Nevertheless, Cardano is poised for a major rally that could extend into the coming year. And yes, the crypto market is awash with different analysts and we cannot specifically say whose words will eventually win. But the truth is that we can only trust in our decisions. But what do you say? Are we on the road to 100? Now that's pretty much for today, and don't forget to support my channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, subscribing, and enabling the notifications bell so you don't miss out on my upcoming video.